Hey guys, it's Steve Boyle. This is my friend Clark Moore. Help me put it all together.
Hi!
So I just did a video on Clark's channel, which is pretty fun, so I wanted him on my channel. I cut out all these strips of paper, and we're gonna fill them out with questions that we've collected from like tweets and Facebook, just frequently asked questions, and then we're gonna attempt to embarrass each other with a couple of questions that we hope not to pick, but hope the other person picks. So we're going to jump into one of those like, what do they call that? Montages, where we fill out all these slips of paper with embarrassing questions and such. Montage!
Thank God for this fireplace, because it's freezing in Los Angeles.
I honestly would freeze to death without this. That was exhausting.
Montages really take it out of you.
We have quite a bit. Okay, Clark, as my guest, I think you have to go first.
Okay.
You have to answer.
Oh my goodness, oh my gosh. Okay, describe your first kiss. Yeah, in 8th grade when we were doing Bye Bye Birdie, and I kissed my friend Anna Hartman. I was playing Albert and she was playing Rosie. It was great.
Your first kiss was a theater kiss.
It was.
Have I ever embarrassed myself in a bar?
Yes.
Have I ever yes, I regularly embarrass myself in a bar.
So I guess this is where I would ask the follow-up.
Yeah.
Tell one of those stories.
Oh my god. The most recent one, I was in LA and I had this like really tough Russian bartender. She was like a really tough Russian, and I was like, I wasn't even that drunk, but I was just being really like, kind of out. I was drunk. I was really I'm not going to even attempt to do a Russian accent. But she was like, I think you need to start drinking water. And because she had such a presence and she was so intimidating, I was like, you're right, I need water.
Thanks, Svetlana.
It's like, I read it over your shoulder.
When did you lose your virginity? When did I lose my virginity, Steven?
It's not for me, it's for the viewers.
It is for the viewers, but knowing that my mother is one of the viewers, I'm going to say that I am giving my virginity to Jesus.
The guy from the leather bar?
Oh my god, stop it! Celebrity you'd want to have sex with and where? Ooh, I've been on a Jake Gyllenhaal kick recently.
I don't blame you.
And have sex with him on our honeymoon.
Alright, is this still for your mom?
Yeah, everything I say ever is for my mother. And for my grandmother, who didn't let me watch Friends because Ross and Rachel had a baby out of wedlock.
It's too promiscuous. If you were going to be on Game of Thrones, where would you live? I don't watch the show, I have no idea.
This bitch.
With Jon Snow?
Yeah. Well, here's the problem though, if you live with Jon Snow, you have to take an oath of celibacy.
Oh, fuck that. Can I hang out with the dragon lady?
Sure.
Then that's where I'd live.
Oh, my longest relationship. My longest relationship has been with Jesus. I actually haven't had a serious relationship. I've dated people for like a month or two, but I've not had a long, serious relationship.
What was the longest?
I guess 2 months in college with my friend Chris, who I'm still friends with.
What made you gay? What made me gay? All the classic stuff. I didn't pray enough. I once had a blood transfusion with a homosexual man. I ate a lot of carbs. I watched Will and Grace once or twice. There's a lot of factors. That and nothing made me gay.
Jesus made me gay. How many times can I mention Jesus in one video?
Leather bar.
Stop it! Ooh, this is a good one. Do lesbians and gay men get along? For a long time, I would have said no, because there's just like no crossover. Like in the Venn diagram of interests, there's no crossover.
Yeah.
Recently, have started to find some really cool lesbians that I'm getting along with. So I think that they can.
There's hope.
Yeah, I definitely think there's hope. I think generally, we just have less to talk about.
I have a lesbian friend.
Just one. Your token lesbian friend.
She designed my website and helped design I Had Send, my app, which I'm totally plugging right now.
Oh, both of those are below.
Do you ever want to get married and where? Describe. I got my own 2-part question. Do I want to get married? Probably.
I should have gotten that question.
I know, yeah, see, we'll have one for your mom. Do I want to get married? I kind of do want to get married. I want to have an open bar and I want to do it in a place that allows public drunkenness. So, yeah.
New Orleans is a good place for that.
That would be amazing. New Orleans would be great.
Do flamboyant gays give straight acting dudes a bad rep? Well, funny you should mention that.
I copied that one offline.
And a good segue to link to your video, Misconceptions of the Effeminate.
It's a poem.
I'm literally the best guess ever. Best guess ever.
It's spelled with an 8 though.
Oh yeah, straight STR8 acting. I think we should get out of like gender performance, you know, through like masculine or feminine. I think we all, straight, gay, bi, anything trans in between, we all have like many aspects of our personality. I think we should stop even thinking about flamboyant versus quote straight acting. I also like hate that term straight acting.
I think it's such a turn off when a guy says they're masculine or straight acting, like especially if they start with that. Like, so is that the biggest thing you have going for you, that you think that you're straight acting? Because then you meet them and you're not.
Mask for mask.
There's been times where I was like, wow, that's a really handsome guy. And then it's not a guy, it's a really good looking, like a handsome lesbian.
There are so many very well dressed androgynous lesbians. It is tricky.
It's really tricky. So what's your answer?